So it's very interesting, the last generation of gaming, because I think that all three systems really did give something for everyone in some way, shape, or form. And I kind of felt that way too. So let's start with the PlayStation 4, arguably the one that everybody really loves a lot. And yeah, it was kind of like a remaster system at first, but then it started pumping out its great first party titles, which were absolutely amazing. Then you get the Xbox One, and well, yeah, it might not have been Microsoft's best generation for a while and maybe never was. But I will say, getting things like the Halo Master Chief Collection, Killer Instinct as well, really good solid moves right there. And of course, for me personally, I loved it because we were able to get a lot of the original Xbox and 360 games brought over to there. And if you still have the discs, you could pop the discs in without paying a dime, and they were upscaled. That was really cool for me. So that was kind of a win in my book for Microsoft, even though they should have continued doing that even into this generation. And then there is the Nintendo Switch, which at first I was not really the biggest fan of. No joke, I really wasn't the most hardcore fan for the Switch, and I couldn't even tell you why. You know, I didn't really just care for it. I think maybe it's because I got burned a little bit by the Wii U, despite the fact that I actually did like a lot of things on the Wii U. But as time went on, I got Smash Brothers, I got Bayonetta 3, plus Bayonetta 1, 2 got put over there as well, and a plethora of Mario Party games, and then obviously a lot of other great titles. You know, you have Hyrule Warriors, you got, Tears of the Kingdom, you got Mario Odyssey, you got Mario Wonder. Like, there's just so many great games that were being pumped out onto that thing. Plus, you got to think of all the digital games, like from like their Arcade Legends kind of section and everything like that. Then you got to think of all the other games that were coming out for their Nintendo Online system as well. Like NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, N64. Like, to me, that was great. And now we're sitting kind of at the end of the Switch's lifespan. And to be fair, I really do think Nintendo Switch was the best console at the end of the day. It really was kind of this crazy contraption where they did make games just to make games. And I think that's something that Nintendo's kind of really always been about. Even if some of their systems didn't always do the best, they still gave you great games. I mean, hell, the Wii U failed so the Switch could run, right? And any game that was a banger or an amazing game on the Wii U did get ported over to the Nintendo Switch. And that's kind of awesome in that aspect. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, for me personally, the Switch is the big winner for that generation of games. And I don't know how you guys feel, so let me know down in the comments below. What was your favorite console at that time? Was it the PlayStation 4, the Nintendo Switch, or the Xbox One? Let me know your reasons down below in the comments.